Okay. I am a Revenant main. I started playing this poor excuse of a video game back in Season 4. I've been a Revenant main since then. Um, and let me just say, like, I'm by no means a good player. I'm actually pretty fucking bad. But I'd like to think that I have at least some level of expertise when it comes to this character, just given the fact that I've played him so much. That being said, I don't mean to sound like unappreciative whiny cunt, but because by and large these changes are very cool. I also appreciate that they added some new animations for his heirloom. That's kind of neat. Even though characters like Bloodhound and Octane have really shitty heirlooms that to this day haven't been updated. Of course, they gave Wraith updated heirloom animations because she's Wraith and everybody fucking plays her. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like Revenant. Someone at Respawn has a hard-on for Revenant because he's clearly their favorite. I mean, they give him the best skins, the best heirlooms, the best fucking whatever the fuck. And yeah. That being said, I take a big problem. I have a big problem with a lot of these changes because while these changes are really cool and without question, they're very strong changes that make Revenant a very good character. They're too good, and I'm calling it now. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. The patch just went live. In the near future, people are going to hate Revenant because he's going to be annoying to deal with, and they're gonna nerf Revenant into the ground to the point where he might as well have never been reworked because they're just going to nerf him into the ground. And the reason why I say this is because of a number of reasons. The first reason I'll start off with is his tactical. Now you might think, okay, I mean that's nothing crazy. It's just a jump. It's like, what is that? Like,
go here now.
15 meters. Let's call that 15 meters. I basically jump from this side to that side. It's about 15 meters, give or take. Not bad, right? And you would be right. That's not a crazy tactical by any stretch of the imagination. But you can charge this tactical, and then it becomes something completely different.
No escaping me.
I mean, I don't know where the fuck I am now. I might as well be in Bufu fucking Egypt. I mean, it launched me all the way across the goddamn map. And it doesn't stop there. No, it doesn't stop there, because there's a whole element of verticality to this. It's not just a horizontal jump. It's, oh, I can just climb buildings now. I mean, what is that, 20 meters?
There's no escape.
It's not quite as bad as that, but there's a high, I don't even think that was fully charged, actually. I mean, this thing is just absolutely insane. I can't really fathom why you would play a character like Pathfinder now. Because, yeah, his grapple is instant, sure, and I'm sure that to some extent, if you're really skilled at Pathfinder, you can grapple even farther distances than this. But the thing about Pathfinder is that you have to aim and be good at his tactical. You actually have to have something to grapple to. Revenant can just climb, just use this anytime he wants. Granted, he has to charge it for 3-5 seconds, whatever the fuck. I mean, look at this. The height on this is just absurd. And it's only, I know it's a 15-second cooldown, but that's because I have his helmet. I think it's only 25 seconds without it. I mean, it is just absolutely absurd. I cannot fathom why Respawn did this. I mean, everybody knows Respawn smokes crack. They don't really know what the fuck they're doing with their game. But it's like they didn't even fucking try to make him balanced. It's like, no, we have to make him as absurd. Like, we have to make him one of, if not the best characters in the game. And that's just his tactical. That's just his tactical. That's only one of the problems I have. Another problem I have is his passive. His passive was already very strong. In fact, it was the only thing about his kit before he got reworked that I even really liked. Oh god, those animations are so cool. Before, it was that he had really high climb. Great. Awesome. Sweet. Very useful. Except for the fact that there are characters that have to spend a 25-30 second fucking cooldown to do the same thing, and he gets it for free. That's kind of unfair, but it was always like that, and I suppose it comes at a trade-off of having a really shitty kit like a Silence and a Death Totem. That's not the case anymore. Now his whole kit is fucking retarded. So now, not only is he super strong, and not only does he have a super strong passive, they went ahead and buffed his passive even further for some ungod known reason. Now it's practically verging on the side of a wall run. What I mean by this is that before, if you tried to use his tactical and move into the left or the right direction by any means, you'll drop, like how that happened just now. Now, you are fucking Spider-Man. You can just horizontally climb like it's nobody's fucking business. I mean, I just don't get it. Like, why would you give him this much horizontal movement when you gave him a jump, when you gave him mobility? I mean, it's just overkill. And like, look, I love Revenant. He's my main. I like these changes because they're cool, they're fun, but it's way too overboard. This is like I said, I'm recording this on a Tuesday, so this just went live. I'm calling it now. People are going to complain about this. People are going to say it's overpowered because it is, and people are going to hate this character. They're going to bitch. They're going to moan, and Respawn is going to nerf him into the ground eventually. It's probably going to take them 3 or 4 or 5 fucking seasons because they love to fucking hold their feet. I mean, I don't even think they have. I mean, how long did it fucking take them to nerf the Nemesis, for God's fucking sake? They only nerfed Valkyrie after like how many fucking seasons? I mean, it's absurd. It's completely absurd. And now the third thing that I have an issue with. Revenant has 75 shield on his new ult. Meaning, if you have a red body, you're going to be at a total of 300 shields. Which is just absurd. I mean, I can't reason... I mean, like, why? And let me see, because I don't even know the specifics of this. It's just absurd. I don't know if this shadow applies to your teammates, but if it does, and that would obviously extend to Gibraltar. I mean, how much fucking health would Gibraltar have at that point? I don't even want to do the math. I'm sure it's very simple, but I'm not even gonna fucking worry about it. So yeah, I mean, I can't reasonably think of a reason why this makes sense. His death totem before, when you respawn, would put you back at 50 health. So assuming you have 3 teammates that use his death totem, that means you all spawn back if you all get killed at 50% health. So that 50 health points. So what that would mean effectively is that you gave your teammates 150 net points of health. Great. Now you get 75, so that's a 50% increase. That's 25%, 25 health more, and that's already problematic. The most problematic thing about this ult is the fact that it refreshes on knockdowns. What the fuck? Like, sure, it's only 20 seconds, but late game, 20 seconds might as well be 2 fucking hours. I mean, the amount of people who are gonna abuse this at a high level, I haven't even started playing. I jumped into firing range as soon as I updated the game. I haven't even seen it. But the fucking high-level players, and not to mention the hackers, let's not forget the fucking hackers on PC, that can abuse this mechanic, makes my skin crawl. I mean, this is absurd. Oh, and if that wasn't bad enough, your tactical resets too. I mean, they did not pull any punches with this update. I've always loved this character. I love the voice actor. I love the design. I love the heirloom. I love everything about this character. And it hurts knowing that eventually he's just going to be considered, you know, whatever the fuck, you know, brain dead easy character, free wins, whatever the fuck, or people are going to complain that he's, you know, a shitty, annoying character to deal with, because he is. I mean, the reason why people hate Gibraltar so much, or they did before they nerfed him so much, like over the course of like however many seasons, was because he had such a high health pool. On top of, mind you, Fortified, which I'm pretty sure they got rid of. I don't know that Fortified still exists. Oh no, it does. Yeah, so that, on top of him having extra health because of his gun shield, arm shield, he has a 15% HP damage reduction. I don't know. I mean, this stuff is cool. I like that they made these changes because Revenant was, by and large, the worst character in the game, and I like that they made changes. What I don't like is how fucking hard they went with these changes. It's completely unnecessary. And like I said, I know I've said this before. I'll say it again. I'm calling it now. People are going to bitch about this. I mean, for fuck's... Oh, and it doesn't end there. No. I almost forgot about this. How could I possibly fucking forget about this? If you, by some luck, manage to come across one of these jump pads, you have a triple jump. You have a fucking triple jump. Like, one thing I anticipate them nerfing in the near future is how fast you can move while charging this. Now, this is probably like the speed that you go with all characters when you're using a tactical. It's not quite sprint speed, but it's still reasonably quick. But then... Oh, and you can slide with it, by the way. Then you get a double jump. And then you get this. I mean, for fuck's sake, how does this... Who thought this would be a good idea? Please, explain this to me. That's 75 fucking meters! Jesus Christ, man. And I'm already at a 7-second cooldown. Like, what the... Like, who thought this was a good idea? Did they playtest this? Did anybody, like, put the crack pipe down and think, man, maybe this is a bad idea? Maybe this is gonna just fundamentally break the game and make any other character look fucking stupid by comparison. I mean, I'm having a hard time rationalizing this. I really am.
Can't escape.
Someone please make this make sense, because I can't fucking fathom who thought this was a good idea.